Hello, everyone. I was getting the call to come on even last night and give you guys this message. So I want to give it to you while it is hot. So as you see, I am transitioning in my business and in my field into wealth creation, right? Helping you guys live in your spiritual gifts, in your true mission, your dharma, your life's purpose, so you can live a life of holistic abundance and whatever that means to you, because we are all designed differently. It's important that you don't get so hung up on the money part, right? Because there are so many stories around money being the root of all evil. Money is greedy. If you're doing spiritual work, you don't deserve to earn money. And that is simply not true. And that keeps so many light workers and spiritually gifted people stuck in the shadows, hooked into the scarcity and poverty mindsets. And I want to really talk about this because this might be what is blocking you from truly living in your gifts and receiving abundance and love on all levels. Because the same story goes in relationships around love. A lot of sensitive beings tolerate things in relationships that are not honoring their soul. They're not honoring their values and their purpose. So there's so much to talk about here. And I've been thinking of doing like a 2-hour webinar all around wealth creation and money to help you guys get unstuck. Obviously, this is like a whole program of things. It takes a while to work on this, but at least in a 2-hour webinar, we can start to really work on these core narratives that have you guys so trapped. So I want to say that it is the natural progression for so many of you to earn abundantly, okay, in your gifts and in your service work, and to claim it and know that you are deserving of it, because this is how we have the funds to change the world. This is actually the most spiritual thing that you can do, is to use your gifts and to charge your value and own your worth, and to connect with like-minded souls that are here to do the same thing. How are we going to build new school systems, new medical centers? How are we going to build new communities on sacred land? There are so many things that are being asked of us, right? We cannot do this alone. So you're going to have to network and come together with like-minded souls and really transcend any form of poverty mindset, so you can bring in wealth in friendships and relationships and business partnerships, but also in financial streams of abundance, so we can do what we came here to do. Now, not all of you are going to be called to do these kind of big missions, but it doesn't mean that you cannot live a holistically abundant life no matter what profession you are in. Not all of you are going to be called to leave your jobs and to go open up, your practices and businesses. Some of you are stationed where you need to be to hold the light and to make a difference and maybe revamp the systems and where you're working. So using your spiritual gifts and being a conscious leader of your life helps you be a better person, to see what really makes you thrive, what really makes you expand. So I want to give you a little bit of a light language activation and a practice, just to start to plant the seeds of dropping these poverty and scarcity mindsets of I don't have enough, that's too much money, it works for her or him, but it doesn't work for me. I'm not deserving. People with money are greedy. People are money are evil. Money might change me. living in my gifts might change my whole life and I have to give up everything and I don't really know if I'm willing to give up everything. Let me tell you, I never had all the money to do what I did when I invested in my mentors, in my guides, in my coaches. I trusted my intuition so much that I had no choice but to expand and follow its higher calling. So those of you who reflect back and have been on this journey with me, the light language and the sound and the vibrational medicine was what I used to heal and transform my life and to call forth the reality that was designed for me, that I was meant to live. I'm just inserting this because it's coming through before I give you a little bit of an activation. Actually, this is an activation for you guys to hear this. Everything is divine timing, and you have to trust your individual process of wealth creation, okay? And you have to believe, and you have to take those risks when you're called to take those risks and to believe and not give up and have faith. Have faith in a higher power, God, source, whatever you want to call it, that you will be provided for in your own unique cycles and waves. You gotta ride the waves. There are times in my business where I'm called to do nothing and not take that many clients on, when I'm called to rest. And it doesn't matter if that means, hey, you're not bringing as much money in this month. It doesn't matter, because once I'm on, I always make more than enough to repay. This is part of divine timing. For so many of us, we have to trust the cycles. So I just want to share with you that if you are scared and investing in yourself and you're like, I don't have the money, there is a way to get the money. There's always a way. I have always found a way. And you have to start changing your beliefs, your mindset, and working with your gifts to call it in, to change your frequency to be a frequency match. I'll share a quick little story here. My husband lost his job. I had to move into a new space. And 2 weeks before that, I decided I was burnt out from clients and I just needed a break. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew that I couldn't keep doing my business the way that I was doing it. I was seeing too many people, mentoring too many people at once. And that's when I decided to invest in a coaching program that helped me learn how to write courses and design webinars and academies and training programs and all of these things. And within 7 weeks, I invested. I didn't stop. Even though most people would be like, oh my God, should you start taking clients again and just panic and hold on to your money and not spend your money at all? No, I was like, what do you want me to do, Spirit? What do I need to do? You need to register for that. So instead of holding on to my money out of fear that this was like the last money that we had and I couldn't give it out because who knew how long it was going to take for my husband to get a job or what I was going to do next. I paid it out within 7 weeks of taking that program. I made almost double back of my investment. And then that led me to have a 6-figure year. Okay, I just say that like within 6 months, I think a little over 6 months, I made 6 figures. That was like a huge thing. That was a huge thing. But if I would have held on and not risked, I could have went into panic mode, went back to job as a microbiologist, or started taking on clients, really burnt myself out. I have to listen to the divine call. and so do you. And so if you want to grow and expand, you have to think about ways to invest in yourself. It's just, you have to surround yourself with people who are doing it, that are at a higher frequency than of you. It's really true. This is not bullshit, guys. This is not bullshit. All right, so let's just go into an activation, because I could be here with so many stories for you to inspire you to follow your path, And this is just around money, this little thing right here, this story. But I also am in a harmonious soul aligned marriage now. So there's so many different things that you can bring in. Holistic abundance, okay? That's what I'm all about, holistic abundance. So first of all, I want you to just smile and say, it is possible for me to live in my gifts and earn abundantly. Say it with me. It is possible for me to live in my gifts and earn abundantly. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. I really want you to say this like you believe it. It is possible for me to live in my gifts and earn abundantly. Beautiful. Now let's literally let all the resistance that is coming up around that for you start to move out of that heart, out of the chest, the grief. Maybe the grief, the shame, the anger for not being further along, or not have done what you want to do this lifetime, not have accomplished or experienced relationships, freedom, travel, the financial results that you want, whatever it is. Beautiful. And I really want to work on that heart. Okay, can you let go of some of these? Just set the intention to let go of some of these money stories around you not having enough, you not being enough, you not being deserving, or judging others of not being deserving. Judgment is a huge abundance block. Okay, let's move some of that energy out of the throat. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to just tone. Ooh. Okay, ready? Deep breath in. Ooh. Go ahead and shake your hands out. Shake your hands out. Alasitia korea inia iria usuria I. We cannot change the world if we stay hidden and don't share our truths. I'm going to say that again. We cannot change the world if we stay hidden and don't share our truths. Emasato shikinyai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you to feel these 5 codes that are coming in from the sacrum all the way up the lumbar, thoracic, and cervical portions of your spine. Iriakikoso, hikasito hu, hikakasa hu, shikanakino hu. Give yourself permission to literally come out of your shell. To come out of your shell. Let's break some of these poverty curses. Let's break it. Let's claim it now. Inasitio oro kosamiyai. I am worthy of wealth. Say it with me. I am worthy of wealth. Money flows to me effortlessly when I am aligned. Money flows to me effortlessly when I am aligned. I am resourceful. Come on, say it with me. I am resourceful. I am abundant in my true nature. I am abundant in my true nature. I am designed for wealth creation. I am designed for wealth creation. It is safe for me to want. It is safe for me to want. So those of you who hold any kind of greedy energy around, like, I can't, it's greedy, I have enough, I can't take more. I can't take more because so many people don't have. No, there is enough for everyone. There really is. We need to like literally chisel this out, break this out of humanity's consciousness. There is enough for all of you. Okay? Breathe in. I believe in divine timing. I believe in divine timing. I trust my abundant cycles of growth. I trust my abundant cycles of growth. Feel it release from your chest. Feel it release from your chest. All right, so I want you to feel yourself rooting down into the soil. Rooting down into the soil. You are now turning into the majestic tree that you are. And your roots are rich and they're nourished in the belief that you are designed to thrive and be in communion with earth, the bacteria, the fungi, the animals, the insects, the plants, the minerals, all of it. All of it. Feel the richness of all of creation. Breathe in the information that is available for you here and now. Take that up through the soles of your feet, the ankles, the calves, the shins, the knees. Breathe it in, all this resourcefulness, all this connectivity, all this abundance and a richness that is here for you. The bacteria, the fungi, they're all here for a certain reason. They can communicate with you. There is a reason why you have so much bacteria housed within you. We can communicate and turn that information on to increase our wealth frequency. Just going to drop that little tidbit here for you, but that is going to be something I will share in the future in a webinar for you to register for. Enasiki asa ushkina matusataki onokurateai. I want you to take in that information. Go ahead and hold your belly. Breathe into that small intestine. Breathe it in. Let's activate some of that serotonin. Breathe it in. Bring in balance. Bring in wealth. Bring in resourcefulness. Bring in the ability to discern what is for you and what is not for you, and to let go of these beliefs that are no longer serving your system. Breathe. Close your eyes. And now we open up the crown chakra. Let the light of God in, the light of source, let it amplify the light within you and connect you up and charge you to the frequency of wealth. Let's attune you to the frequency of wealth so that you do not keep making decisions based from scarcity and lack. We're plugging you in now to the consciousness of wealth on our planet, the consciousness of abundance, of growth, of expansion. Plug yourself in, light up your neural networks, breathe. Let every breath, every inhale expand you in that current of energy. God, soak it in, attune to it. You can plug in to the abundance, the consciousness of abundance or scarcity. It's your choice, your choice. So be here, plug in, let the geometries activate in the small intestine, let the bacteria start to activate, let the serotonin start to activate. Beautiful. And we're just going to activate that vagus nerve. Take a deep breath in with me. And on the exhale, we're going to hum. Beautiful. We're going to do it again, and I want you to let it naturally move. Notice how I started low, and then it wanted to move. So just follow me and take a deep breath in. Beautiful. Put yourself, visualize. Remember, when you use your imagination and you visualize, your body doesn't know anything different. So we're going to encapsulate you in this beautiful golden sun, and we're going to invite all the rainbow rays and all the rays in to activate more abundance and wealth in your field. Literally to work on transmuting all the ways that you think you're not enough and there's not enough. And all the other stories that keep you from growing and experiencing holistic abundance. Erasito oro u I aki a u a u. Beautiful. Breathe in, bringing the awareness to the left nostril. Beautiful. Exhale. Breathe in, bringing your awareness to the right nostril. Exhale. Shake the hands, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. We're going to take another deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to do another ooh. Okay, deep breath in. Ooh. And you can pause me if you want and do a couple more of those on your own. And I want you to feel the shift in your body. You are a powerful being, and you have creator powers. You do not need to be under this spell of victim mentality. You can consciously create a better life. I'm no different than you. And there's so many people doing it. There's so many people doing it that have healed from heartbreak, that have had diseases and have healed, that have healed from abusive relationships, from illness, from bankruptcy, from not having any money. There are people that have changed their whole lives around, and you too, and you can do it too. And this is the natural progression. Living in our gifts and experiencing abundance and helping people make big changes on this planet. So if you are even in a high level position, your gifts need to be activated so you can expand your genius, expand possibilities, so you can help give back even more. Help give back even more, but this is what this is all about. We don't just receive and hold it. We receive and we give back. We receive and we give back exponentially. So let this activation percolate and expand you. And I want you to journal, what is my relationship with money? And how can I improve it? What is my relationship with love? And how can I improve it? What is my relationship with my body? How can I improve it? What is my relationship like with others? How can I improve it? You guys have a lot to journal to. I hope this served you. I just feel like so many people are stuck in this mindset that they have no money, they can't do this, they can't do that, or things don't work for them, or it's so hard. I want to help you guys see how powerful you are. Things do work out. You got to change your mindset. And I know that requires a lot of support and a lot of faith and a lot of trust. So, as you see my business progressing and the material that I'm going to put out here progressing, I want you to understand that this is the natural progression for me, and for so many of you, because this is how we make a bigger change. We reach more people that are willing to make bigger changes. And we have to be able to flow the financial resources to make these big changes and come together and work together in harmonious relationships. So I hope this helps you start to cultivate a different relationship with how you perceive and judge others and interact and relate to others, and how you can earn and receive. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah.